back and better than ever. Well, maybe not better than ever, but we're back. I'm going to put everybody's comment. We're back and mediocre as always. Woo! Because we can't remember anything. And we'll get to that in a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Is Al here?
Al, Joy, everybody that we've forgotten about lately. It's just annoying like that. But welcome in, everybody. Good to have you all here. We've had a week. Anyway.
We say that every week.
We do say that every week, and it's always true.
It's getting old.
Yep, it is getting. So are we. Anyway, we were watching a video earlier of some just stuff to make us chuckle because we needed a good chuckle.
Oh yeah,
it worked. It worked. Anyway, good to have you all back and better than ever as well. Hope you're all doing good. We missed you guys. We had a really fun weekend over the weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed the streams. It was a good time, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Before we get started, I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. Shut up, Melissa. She's so much fun to have around, let me tell you. No, I'm just kidding. Let's say hi to everybody. Just a quick mousekeeping. Of course, Dean over at The Live Place. Check him out, theliveplace.com. Family-friendly streams throughout the week, Monday through Sunday. He is the TV guide. If you're looking for a streamer, certain day of the week, certain streamer, certain time, that's where you want to go, The Live Place. 2 partner channels, Disney Dan and Steve's World. Dan goes live on Saturdays with Disney Fiasco, 7 p.m. Sundays with me. We alternate, and sometimes we'll take some Sundays off, just to be honest. But for Disney Movie Review, tons of fun there. And, of course, we want to say Magic of the Mouse Radio. Be sure to check them out, 24/7 Disney Music, Magic of the Mouse Radio. We have a new podcast coming out this Monday, so it's going to be a lot of fun stuff this Monday at 9. Replays are Wednesdays and Fridays as well, so be sure to check out Magic of the Mouse Radio. I think he's got a new channel as well you want to check out, which is really cool. Marc Younger, if you're looking to move into the Florida area, the Orlando area, or other parts of Florida, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be Central Florida. He is your guy. Marc Younger did a great job, really helped us out. He's helped out some of the others in the community already as well. We highly recommend him. The link for Marc, his number, his email is in the description below. Check him out. He's going to really help you out and get you a great deal and really take care of you when it comes to finding that home, that rental, whatever you're looking for. He'll help you. When I say rental, I mean you being the landlord and renting out to somebody, an investment property. So be sure to check him out as well. Tell him Mouse Talk sent you.
Thanks, Lisa.
With that, I want to say hi to everybody in the chat because we got a ton of people here. We have Mouse Talks here. Good to see you, Mouse Talk. Christine Hickman, brand new member too, by the way. Christine, good to see you. Andre Houston, Andre, always good to see you. Another member. Marvin Hicks, Gene is here. 52573. There's Keith BDF. What's up, Keith? Paul Engel, another one of our members. James Ryan, the man who's at Magic Kingdom right now, and one of my good buddies.
Poured on, I hope not.
And he's also a member and of mine. Good to see you, James. Joy, yes.
Hi, Joy.
Joy, it was so great meeting you the other day. We're going to get into that in a little bit. But Joy, another member. Good to see you, Joy. Let's see. Noah's in the house. What's up, Noah? Isaac Nail as well. Isaac with the lyrics. Samantha Lowe is here.
Sam.
Hi, Samantha Lowe. Get it? Hi. Let's see. Franciscan Friars, welcome back in. Good to see you, David Stevens. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Donna Jaworski, another member and a very, very good friend. Good to see you, Donna. And I was looking at Ashlyn.
Yeah,
Ashlyn, welcome in. It has been a while.
Been a little bit.
Eric Lee is here. Laura B, another member. What's up, Laura? Faith Hope in Disney. Barb. How are you, Barb? Another member. Good to see you, Barb. Braden Hoffman, welcome back in, buddy. Good to see you. Charles Weiss, another member. What's up, Charles? Good to see you, buddy. Let's see who else is here. We have, I think it's, there's Matthew. Matthew Culp. What's up, Matthew? Good to see you, buddy. Super Fluffy Yeti, the best name in YouTube. Disney Nerd Herders, Charlie and Stacy. What is going on, guys? Maisie Burns is here. Heather, WDW Travels, another member, is in the house. Good to see you, Heather. Let's see who else. Rebecca Virginia DIY, another member. Good to see you, Rebecca. Glad you're here. Ron and Meredith, the Doofly crew. Thursdays at 9. Don't miss them. Another member as well. Good to see you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope baseball is going well for Ronnie. Cynthia Candy Mom is in the house. Our first member. There she is. Stardio Studios. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Chris Dad Builds. What's up, Chris? Disney Dina is here. There's Al.
Hey, Al.
Al is in the house. What's up, Al? Another one of our members. We'll talk about Al in a second here, too. In a good way. Epcot done. We're going to talk about him. Captain Akron, welcome in. Good to have you here, buddy. Let's see who else. Man, a lot of people in the chat already.
Thanks,
thank you all so much for being here. Ashley Brooks is here. Brent
Ashley.
Patterson's
Hey,
here.
Brent.
Good to see you. Debbie Bernfeld,
Hi,
another one of our
Debbie.
members, is here. Good to see you, Debbie, as well. I think we're about up to date.
Carol.
Carol! There's Carol.
Carol.
Carkey, what is going on, Carol? Good to see you, dear. I got to go back a little bit because I missed some people. There it is, right there. It is.
Jumped a little. I know I saw Joey and Lisa.
Hold on, Melissa. Emily LSU mom.
Emily.
Disney Dina. I said her already, but I want to make sure. There's Carol. There's Joey's World. What's up, Joey's World?
Hey,
Good to see you
guys.
guys. Miss seeing you guys. We got to get together soon.
Jane,
Marguerite Nagy.
Hey,
Jane
hello,
Leslie is
Marguerite.
here.
Good to see you. Hey, Jane.
Sam, Disney Master Chief.
Hey,
What's up, buddy?
Sam.
Another member. Good to see you, Sam.
Suzanne.
Suzanne, Carlos's better half. Candy Tink is here, another
Hi,
member as
Candy
well.
Tink.
Wow, so many great people in
Yeah,
here. Robert F. Let's see who else
Hillary.
is in the house. Hillary, welcome in. Sherbinsky, is that right? Is it Sherbinsky?
Sherbinsky?
Welcome in. Hillary,
for
good to
being
have you
here.
here. Thanks for being here. All right, I think
Matt,
Matt Simba 2. What is up, buddy? And we're going to say we're up to date. No, Nathan Rita. I got to say hi to Nathan or he'll yell at me. Pamela Hoffman, welcome in as well. He will. He'll go, Mouse Talk, I said hello. Which is fine, by the way. You're X3 Jim, welcome in.
That was good, Hillary said.
Yeah, but was it right? It must not have been right. She's just being nice, that's all. She's just being like,
Chris
she's saying that was great. Chris, what is up, buddy? Good to see you as
Hey,
well.
Chris.
Okay, so tonight was going to be Would You Rather, and if time allowing, we're probably going to get to. Hey, Dame Dystopia,
Hey.
welcome in. Good to have you here. Thanks for being here. That is a cool name. We're going to probably try to get to Would You Rather, but we wanted to talk about the big breaking news. Now, I heard about it earlier in the day. It's all over the place.
Brian and Liz, welcome in.
Brian, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. Liz Moreau, welcome in. Also, tons of news out of Disney today. They broke a lot of big news. So we're going to get right into it. Kay, is Kay here? Kay Atwood? Hi, Kay. Good to see you. Thanks for being here, dear. Hope you're doing well. Here she is. So let's get right into it. So first thing they announced is there's a new fireworks and light projection show coming to the Magic Kingdom. For Melissa and I, good news, bad news, I guess, for us. We're big fans of Happily Ever After. We really love the show. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, and originally he was kind of spouting some of this news to me while I was trying to work, and I misunderstood. I thought this was a new show coming,
Hey, Craig's
like
Robotics.
right away, but I kind of was anticipating they were going to change the show for the 50th. I mean, that's what usually happens, and I think they do tend to run it. And now I think it said 18 months.
At least. It might be forever. I don't know.
And that's what I'm not sure about. I won't be super happy. I mean, I'm sure this is going to be fantastic. And maybe once we see it, we'll say, oh, wow, this is even better. But I don't feel like the other show was there all that long. I mean, that was fairly new. Mm-hmm. It's been gone now for over a year. And, I mean, at least we're going to have it back for a few months.
3 months, almost to the day.
But I don't know. I guess I'll have to see what this new one is. But we'll talk about it, obviously. But there looks to be some really cool stuff about this new fireworks show.
Yeah, I mean, the new fireworks show, I'm assuming it's going to be a new score to new music.
Yeah.
The fireworks and the projections are going to go all the way down Main Street, which I think sounds pretty phenomenal as well, which is something we've never really had. Not fully. Not here.
I think I heard Jim on his stream tonight saying when he was in California that they had something similar. So they're going to do projections on the Main Street buildings.
Right.
So that's pretty neat. So that way, you know, it's jam-packed and there's people everywhere. So I'm sure Russ.
Hey, Russ, what's up, buddy?
Hey, you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for being here. We have not seen you for very long. We're glad you're here.
Oh, definitely. But we're excited for this part of it. You know, I really like Happily Ever After. I love the score. I love the story it tells. I love the projections on the castle. I love that show a lot. It's very emotional.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. I don't know. Hey, Jonathan, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I don't know how I feel about this just yet.
Exactly, Sam. I think we're not getting enough time with it being gone so long. I think a lot of people are going to feel left out and they really want to see, you know, the old shows again before the new ones come in. We've just missed out on so much for the last year plus. So,
we'll see.
You know, I mean, you're right. We'll see. I mean, we'll be lucky enough to see it. You know, you guys can watch it through us. I know it's not the same as being here,
right.
But
hi, Franciscan Friars. Welcome
hello.
in. Charlie and Say said we're just glad that we're going to be able to see Epcot Forever this trip. then we'll be able to see next year's show next trip. I agree. Epcot Forever is okay. I don't think it's as good as Illuminations. It's supposed to just be kind of a standby show for Harmonious anyway. Mm-hmm. So it's okay.
We've never seen it live, though.
I have.
Oh, you did?
Yes, we have.
I didn't.
Will it replace Happily Ever After, or will it be in addition to? Rebecca, I'm taking it as a replacement. Now, a permanent replacement, I don't know.
Right.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, what we read was limited, but I can't imagine they're going to have 2 different night shows. I mean, they could surprise us, but I think that they always plan something big and special when they have anniversaries like this. So my thought is it's just definitely taking over with these new shows, at least for the next year and a half.
Yeah, for
starting
at least
October 1st.
Yeah, at least 18 months, because that's the celebration is going to be for 18 months. So I'm excited for this. I mean, it's always good to get a new show, but it's kind of like when they replaced Great Movie Ride. Even though we love Runaway Railway, we really wish we could keep both.
Yeah.
We probably won't do that. So I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes. How are they going to do all the jet ski stuff now that the barges are in the way? I don't know, Russ. I mean, that may not be part of it.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out in a couple weeks on July 1st when they bring Epcot Forever back. Maybe they won't. Or maybe they'll... I mean, the barges are out there, but there's still plenty of water to go around, for them to probably do it. Maybe they'll have to limit how far they go. Maybe. I don't know.
And it makes you wonder how much of it they can see. Because you used to be able to watch the show from all areas of the lagoon. So it's kind of hard to say... how they're going to do that.
Yeah. Well, Chris, Happily Ever After, buddy, is a show that's not been going on for the last year because everything's been shut down.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend that on July 2nd, we were originally going to go July 1st, but
sorry.
It's a long story. We'll get into it in a minute, but we're actually going to be live July 2nd. But July 1st, a lot of other streamers will be live for the first night back for Happily Ever After. I recommend you go watch them.
Hi, Amy.
Hey, Mike and Val, pass holder pair, welcome in. Good to see you guys. It's a modified version. Okay, gotcha. Who came in as well?
Amy.
Oh, Amy, AJC. Amy, it was good seeing you the other day. And so I'm really excited about Happily Ever After. But, yeah, a couple things. We were going to go live on July 1st, but dummy me forgot that we actually had plans with somebody in the chat. They know who they are, and I forgot all about it. And so we are not going live on the 1st.
Sound familiar, Joy?
Yeah. Joy knows all about it. So, luckily, they reminded me, and we will be going live July 2nd from the Magic Kingdom to do the next night of Happily Ever After. So, if you can't catch it on the first night back, we'll be there on the second night.
And I'm sure there'll be plenty of people streaming from the first.
There will be, absolutely.
You won't miss it.
Franciscan Friars, good to see you, buddy. If you have questions, ask. You don't have to keep saying hi. I definitely see, and I'm sorry that the chat jumps, so we'll do the best we can. If it's a legitimate question, I'll definitely answer it. So if you have something you want to ask, please ask it. I'll answer it if I can. Yeah. So we're going on the 2nd. We're not going on the 1st. And speaking of which, yeah, we did see Joy S the other day, and it's a long story, but we have to apologize publicly to Joy. We were supposed to meet her for dinner and Dis Our Dream, and we had some kind of breaking news. Not so great breaking news that day, and it kind of we lost,
distracted everything.
And
next thing you know, we're on the phone talking with family, and Jeff and Angela are calling and texting. I'm like, what do they want?
It didn't even click.
I'm like, what do you mean?
So we apologize to Joy, but we did go down. We got ourselves together. We rode down there. Thank God we live close now.
Yeah.
And we got to spend about an hour and a half with Joy and her daughter, and it was great. And we appreciate her being so understanding.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff C. is here.
Hey,
Rick is in the house. What's up? Good to see you. Michelle the Quilter is here. James, welcome in. They're moving jet skis to Animal Kingdom where River of Light used to be. And we're going to talk about the kite show. We'll talk about that. We'll get to it. We definitely will. Mm-hmm. Any rumors that the barbershop on Main Street will reopen? Not yet.
Haven't heard anything. Anyway.
But I'm assuming it's gonna. I mean, I don't think it'll be long now before we get that.
Yeah, everything's kind of very quickly kind of pacing back to be more normal than it was. And it's moving real fast. So, thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's right. But, yeah, so... that's the show coming to Magic Kingdom. Also coming to Magic Kingdom, which I thought was kind of neat, is I want to go over this. I didn't read as much on this, but you did. The Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, they're going to have their own cavalcade. kind of different, which I thought was kind of neat. What did they say about that?
Well, and they didn't really go much into it, but
Hey,
they're
Sean,
also going to be. They talked about them just wearing their own shimmery iridescent clothing. So all the characters are going to have that special iridescent clothing. It just it didn't say any details about the.
But they're Mickey, Minnie.
Daisy, Goofy, Pluto, Chip and Dale
are all going to have different costumes, and they're going to have some sort of special cavalcade coming down, which I think will be kind of neat. So I think that's kind of cool. I'm glad they're doing that. They're also going to have all over Walt Disney World these 50 statues. And I don't think it's just Magic Kingdom,
statues. Right? I thought it was just Magic Kingdom. I read it very quickly, but it just said debuting at Magic Kingdom Park. It said 50 characters total in this series of sculptures that will be displayed across all four theme parks.
Right,
okay,
that's what I thought.
I was going to say 50 is a lot for one park.
Yeah, so you're going to have different sculptures. I'll show you a picture of them. You guys probably have already seen this. Let's see if I can share this with you. So that's what they're going to kind of look like, is that. And they're really pretty, and supposedly there's going to be an interactive element to them. And they're going to be spread out through all 4 of the theme parks. So there's going to be 50 of them. And you'll be able to find these throughout the parks. And I think that's actually going to be a cool scavenger hunt thing that we might do, is try to find all 50. Maybe not in the same day. It might be over the course of a few different streams. But I think that would be fun. Wouldn't you think, Melissa? Hey, Anna.
Hey, Anna. Welcome in.
Welcome in. Anna Gigante is here as well. Russ says, when I heard about the kite show at Animal Kingdom, I immediately thought that CMs were going to be running around on the steps flying kites and looking silly. You know what? I think that might be part of what it is, because I'm going to show you in just a minute here the concept art for that. So we'll just go to that next.
Yeah, some of it, they do have the jet skis, but it does look like there are people in costume running around in front of the stairs, like the stage area.
And there it is,
with
right
kites.
there. Yeah.
Like, they look like those, like the gymnastics where they have the ribbons. That's what it looks like. Or like in the parades right now, or if you see the Animal Kingdom show when they were swinging the birds around on those sticks in the Festival of the Lion King. That's what it looks like. Well,
that's exactly what it is. So this is going to be something. Look, it's funny. Hey James, welcome, buddy. Have fun in Pirates.
Have fun. Yeah, you're right, Meredith.
What's she saying?
She's like, Ron's going to get a picture of every single one.
Every single one. He certainly will. Look, here's the thing. We were talking about this when we were at Animal Kingdom Park on Saturday. And it's funny that it's coming up now. We were walking by the Rivers of Light auditorium, whatever you want to call it, that area there. And we're like, geez, what a waste of an area. We're like, man, they have to do something with this.
So to be honest, people running around with kites is a lot better than what they have now, which is Disney.
Nothing. Yeah, I mean, they have nothing. Haunted One, welcome in. Haven't been to Disney since 1993 or Florida.
Wow.
Well, I hope you get back soon.
I mean, it's not like they can do a lot there that involves things that make loud noises because of the animals. So they can't have fireworks and things of that nature. So just having something there, I think, is good. It's definitely a wasted space. Everything over there right now, especially because Nemo is closed as well. It's just an unused, just desolate area right now. So.
And Rebecca, it does. It kind of reminds me of the Nemo show as well. I don't think it's quite as puppetry as that. I think they're going to be legitimate, real kites. Maybe a little bit more upscale, for Disney. But I don't think it'll be to the extent of a puppetry like we get at the Nemo show.
Right.
Which, by the way, is great. Are you the only one that... was I the only one that liked the Rivers of Light show? Yes, you are. No, I'm just kidding. We never...
Put it this way.
I never was really that interested to see it.
We didn't really see it. We were eating at Flame Tree one time, and we're sitting in the booth behind and watched the backside of it, but it wasn't the same, and I thought it was going to be there a while, so that was long before we moved here, so I kind of felt bad. Oh, thank you, Rick. That's awesome. Yay!
Oh, you coming down for your birthday? Is that what it's saying? Thank you, Rick. Rick says, hope to see you guys in March, coming down for my birthday. Perfect. Thank you, buddy. First off, for that super chat. Very generous of you. Thank you so much. Everybody, please thank Rick for that very generous super chat. Thanks, bud.
Read what Jeff put. He's always so good at
Jeff says, not sure if everyone noticed, but Disney released more reservations for October 1st. You have to be a ticket holder or staying at a resort. No additions to APs. But I suspect that's coming. Yeah, we have passes. Here's the thing that it's really a conundrum for a lot. It really is a conundrum for me, too. a lot of people, if you ask, would you rather be in Epcot or Magic Kingdom for the 50th, everybody's going to say, oh no, Magic Kingdom, definitely, definitely. And I get that. But Epcot now has legitimate stuff to look forward to on the first. You have, obviously, Ratatouille, the biggie, which is going to be the only ride that debuts. I mean, Tron's not going to be ready. Like no, there's no way. They would have already announced that. They would be getting people ready for that. Guardians of the Galaxy isn't going to open. And then you've got Harmonious on top of it. Yeah. Plus, they're going to have merchandise. They're going to have merchandise for Ratatouille and Harmonious. So it's really a tough sell for me. We have passes. Well, I have passes for Epcot that day. We'll be streaming both the Harmonious debut and the Ratatouille debut.
I do too, but I won't be getting there till late in the day.
Right.
Because I have to work. Russ is so right. He put that in there, that the Rivers of Light show was good, and then they took the actors out. Remember, they cut that thing back so there wasn't anybody on the boats, and it just became lame, and then it kept breaking down. And they had rescheduled the opening, and it got pushed up almost a whole year, and the thing was nothing but a disaster. So it's too bad.
Haunted One, I know King's Dominion very well. We used to live in Maryland, so we know King's Dominion. We've been to King's Dominion.
We have a couple times.
It's
been a long time.
It's been a while, but we have. And Suzanne says she would choose Epcot for the first. See, there you go. I mean, it's true. Rebecca says, my mom and I want to come down to Walt Disney World in the fall, but are scared we won't get park reservations. If you book now, you can reserve now.
You can.
If you have a reservation inside Disney and you're staying on property, you can do it, Rebecca.
If you have your tickets, you can book a reservation in advance as long as you have purchased tickets. And you link them. So you don't even have to be staying on property per se. You have to be a ticket holder, and you can make a reservation. So like we had made our reservations for October a couple months ago now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and Mike and Val said they locked down their their park passes for October 1st at Magic Kingdom and Epcot for the 2nd. We've got we've got the exact opposite. We're the 1st in Epcot, Magic Kingdom on the 2nd. We have Epcot for October as well. Good, that's awesome.
Yay.
Hesh, welcome in. Good to have you back. Welcome in. Do you have to pay for separate tickets for each park? If you're not annual pass holders, you can do a park hopper. So you could start at even on October 1st. Right now, well, let me finish my comment before you interrupt. I'm just kidding. He does that all the time. You hope. Melissa's right. But I mean, you could start at Animal Kingdom and park out the Magic Kingdom, unless they don't let you in. But I don't think they'll do that.
I'm worried it might be at capacity. Since it's a special event, it's a big deal.
That's true. They might do that.
You may not be able to park hop. So I wouldn't count on that. I would try Haunted One. Haunted One is originally from Maryland.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Walt, born and raised in Maryland. Yeah, I lived there.
For at least 25 years.
For 29 years.
I know. Not with me for 29 years.
No, but for 25 of them.
Yes, get him, Mel. That's how it is. We're always throwing punches back and forth.
We're the Bickersons.
Yes, indeed. No, but now I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? The show, right?
Hopping.
Park hopping. Yeah, you could probably... But Melissa's right. They may not let you in that day. Hey, Ray J. Welcome in.
Hey,
good to see you. Happy Wednesday. I know it's Wednesday morning for you. But we'll see. This show, I think, I'm really glad they're bringing something to that area. That area really sits desolate. I really wish they had some kind of trees or overhang, because in the daytime, it's hot in that auditorium there. I'm calling it an auditorium, but I don't know what to call it. I don't know what you would call it. What else would you call it, right? I guess. But it gets really hot, right? Because there's no shade at all.
I guess it is kind of. I mean, it's like it's not a stadium.
It's not a stadium, yeah.
It's seating.
Yeah, the seating is there. And then, last but not least, I think they have a new book coming out called The Walt Disney World, A Portrait of the First Half Century, which we will definitely be getting.
Sure. We'll peek at it in the store and see if it's worth getting.
Yeah. Hey, Bloom and Cheesa, welcome in.
Hey.
Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well.
Amphitheater. There you go. That sounds good.
Thank you. That's a good... No, Hillary, I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
Your dad was in the Air Force. Hey, that's awesome. I was in the Air Force. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, amphitheater is probably a good word to use. But you know what? Even with this new kite show, I still want more for that area. It's a nice, beautiful area. When they built it, it looks amazing. They need to do more with it, though.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I've always felt that way about that part of the park. Um,
Suzanne says, I just might ask for the day off from work to watch your stream in peace on October 1st. Well, I'll tell you what. I already know what I'm going to do. Jeff, you're in the stream right now. You're watching. I don't know what the park hours are going to be for October 1st for Epcot. Look, normally it opens at 11. I can't see it opening that late, especially for a debut of a ride. I'm getting there at like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's what I did. I did that for Galaxy's Edge. I did it for Galaxy's Edge. I'm going to do it again for that. I'm going to I'm going to finagle somehow to get over there that early and see what
I'm glad I have to work.
Yeah, I would be glad you have to work because it's going to be a very long day. I got over at Hollywood Studios. I walked from the boardwalk. I took an Uber to the boardwalk. From there, I walked to Hollywood Studios at 1:45 in the morning the day before it opened. I'll do it again. For Ratatouille. So the stream right now I think is set for 9 a.m. on October 1st at Epcot. It might be earlier. It might be later. It just depends on what they say the time to open the park will be. But we'll bring you guys along as best we can. We're going to ride it at least once, if not twice, 2, 3 times, however many times we can ride it. And then we'll look at the merch. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great, great day. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And it's going to be fantastic for sure. But everybody in the chat, let me know of the things we've heard about so far. The new show at Magic Kingdom, Harmonious, the new cavalcade with Mickey and Minnie, the new kite show coming, the statues. Which of these 5 things do you think you're most excited about, or most intrigued about? Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Russ. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get an Uber to the boardwalk and walk from the boardwalk over so I can come in on that side. Absolutely. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yes. You read my mind. It is first come, first serve, Chris. Yes. If you get there early enough, you just wait at the gate. You just wait at the park gate until it opens. But they won't let you in parking. That's why I'm not going to park at Epcot. I'm not even probably going to take my car.
No,
I'll have her. Later, she'll come later because we're staying on property that night. Mm-hmm. So Melissa will come later with the car, and it'll be that way. Yes.
Well, they probably let you in the resort, but we're not staying in a resort that's walkable. No, because we don't want 2 cars there. I was going to say you could still take the car and then Uber from the resort, but that's
David
silly.
Says he's excited about all of them. I guess to an extent I am. I am to an extent.
Me too.
Rebecca says, I'm so curious about Harmonious just because we've been seeing those ugly things in the water for so long.
Yes.
Do you know what? With the picture they showed, it looks like it could be pretty amazing.
It better be, because you're right. They are just hunking way too large pieces of metal blocking our view across the
sand. Across the lake. Yeah.
What do they call that though? It's
Friendship Lake or something like that.
Lagoon. Or
Friendship Lagoon or something. What's it called, guys? What's the name?
Suddenly
isn't that terrible?
Having a brain fart.
I remember a daytime show long ago on the Epcot Lagoon. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Jeff. They're at the Dolphin. And he gets a free room because he travels so much. He gets his Marriott points, and then he can just walk right over.
Who's this?
Jeff C.
Oh, yes. There you go. See? Yep. Jeff, I'm staying with you that night.
He'll camp outside your door.
I'll sleep out on the balcony for crying out loud.
Up on the Dolphin that's on the top.
There you
go.
Of the hotel. Yeah. Well, they have the clams where the water comes out. I'll sleep in there. No, Russ, I agree. I mean, the projection show on Main Street, I think it will give much more to see from the train station. Excuse me, if the train station's open. It might not be. I hope it is. But yeah, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be full of surprises. It's going to be full of wonder. It's just going to be great. I think it's going to be awesome.
Taco Lake.
Taco Lake. Yeah, that's it. That's the new name. That's what we're going to start calling it. We're going to start calling it Taco Bell Lake. Nah, just Taco Lake. We'll make a run for the lake instead of a run for the border. Do you snore? No, I do not snore.
I do.
I don't, but somebody else I know
sometimes,
does.
But he's a very quiet snorer, Jeff. Like, you can hardly hear it.
No, I do not, Chris. You're lying. You're lying.
I
Chris,
heard him the other
Chris, how do you know if I snore when I know you snore?
Didn't Didn't you guys go stay in New Jersey together? You stayed
Yeah, when we went to Atlantic City and Vegas. No, Vegas. He stayed with Jerry. I was. Did I have a room to myself? Yeah, I think I had a room to myself. I can't remember. It was 15 years ago. Whatever. Don't go there.
Happens in Vegas.
Oh my God.
Stays in Vegas.
That's not even funny.
No, it's not.
Walt is going to be hangry, grumpy man by noon. Amen to that, Charles.
See,
Yes, I am.
I am glad I'm working.
See, it worked out.
It did. Thank you, Caitlin, for getting married that weekend.
That's not true, Christopher. Melissa's the worst snorer. I literally will have to do like, stop snoring.
The other night, he scared me awake. Most of the time, I don't hear him, but the other night, I jumped awake when he did that. I'm like, you jerk. Because I was sleeping good.
Dude, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I can't. And then the dog's down there going, because he snores too. And I'm like, holy good Lord. Melissa! So funny.
See, Chris said you and him shared a room.
All right, whatever. I don't snore.
I remember that.
How do you remember? You're snoring. You were, never mind, whatever. That was 15 years ago. Anyway, you're giving away too much information. TMI. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so look, there's all the information. Sleep apnea.
Yeah, Al, me, it's probably just because I'm getting really fat again. That's why.
Wife says I'm grumpy every hour of the day, Jim says.
That's funny.
Joey says, I heard the snoring was so loud that the camp tire tried to move to Pop's entry. He probably did. Poor Melissa. Dre, poor me. I'm the one that has to go through her snoring. Oh, my gosh.
Poor me.
Melissa is like me, snore in peace. It's horrendous. Trump. Oh, my God. Either that or she gets on the coffin. She get on these coughing fits for like forever.
Usually if I'm laughing too much after I eat something.
Oh, Christopher.
Spicy.
Chris with the secret says so you can get some earbuds. Thank you, Al. It's the truth, though, dude. Of course, I'd probably be uncomfortable with those in my ears all night.
Nah, you won't feel them. They're so soft.
Esmeralda, welcome in. Esmeralda Juarez, right? Am I saying that right?
In here.
Welcome in. Wife says I snore. I don't believe it because I've never heard myself.
Jim, I recorded him one time with the phone. I know I do. I've woken up and heard myself. You know, like you can kind of wake yourself up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
she goes, who was that?
No, I don't.
Who's knocking at the door?
But one time I woke up and I'm like, I know I just heard myself snoring.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Dre.
Yeah, thanks, Dre.
Leave poor Melissa alone from one fellow snorer to another. Oh, I was so glad when my wife got the CPA machine. I got the best night's sleep that first night. That's awesome, Charles. Yeah. Hey, Rod Priester, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. All right.
I did one of those sleep studies once. Man, was that miserable because I was having trouble sleeping for the longest time, and it was a complete nightmare. I did that one where they just put all the stuff stick all over you and you stay overnight, and then I did the one where you go during the day. And they make you sleep, and they wake you up, and they make you go back to sleep, and they wake you up, and they do it. It was torture, and nothing came of it. They were like, we couldn't find anything, and I'm like, oh my god, like that was the most horrible experience ever. I will never do it again. So if I do have sleep apnea, oh well.
All right, so let's get this show started. It's 8:37. We're gonna try and get this done.
We'll do some of the Would You Rather.
We are gonna play Would You Rather on Disney. So here we go. All right, Chris, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for being here, and thank you for that. Thank you for that super chat, pal. Say hi to Molly for us. Hubby snores without the machine, but he is breathing through one nostril. Okay,
that's right.
That. Okay. Mabry Ann Smith, welcome in.
What a pretty name.
All right, so here we go. Would you rather? That's what we're going to play. Difficult Disney questions. Why is that funny?
Because not all of them will be difficult. But I like to make things
difficult.
I
think they're all going to be difficult.
Love you too.
All right, Chris, have a good night, buddy. I don't love you, but...
Yes, you do.
No, I'm just kidding, pal. All right, first one. Everybody in the chat, this is for you. Ready? And some of these are going to be based off of pre- and post-COVID.
Hey, Rod.
Yep.
Yeah, so we kind of were talking in the car this weekend. Hi, Leland. been a while.
Hey, Leland Glass, it's been a while, buddy. Welcome in.
Yay, July 17th, because it's been a while.
It has been a while, because it's.
Yay,
I'm coming to see you
Leland.
guys July 17th, because it's been a while. Oh
Awesome.
my gosh, Mike and Val, thank you.
Thanks, Mikey.
Enjoy your Mickey ice cream bar on us to fight the grumpy hungers on October 1st.
You can get a Mickey pretzel.
Thank you guys for that very much. That's very
so
generous.
sweet. Thank you
Hey,
so much.
Chris the Disney Baker, welcome in.
Hi.
Good to see you, buddy. All right, first one. Would you rather have the cavalcades or a parade? Which one?
Yes,
Melissa, what about you?
Thought process was like, okay, we've had some new experiences during COVID, and if we could merge them or do something, what do you like better? Ultimately, though, as much as I like the addition of the cavalcades and I would like to see them stick around, I'll take a good old Disney parade any day.
You know, it's hard. If I have to pick one of the two, I think I'm probably going to take the parade. I like the fact it feels like an event every day. It feels like something special. The cavalcades are every 15 minutes, so I don't know.
Look at everybody. See, the cavalcades have been great. They really
I like
have.
them.
You know what? I would change my vote if they changed the cavalcades up like every 6 months. Like if they did different ones, change the floats, do different theming, I'd be all for it. Then I'd say cavalcades. But they've had the same ones now forever and ever. And I understand that. The parades are the same too. But I don't know. Now I feel stumped.
The parade to me is just like it's an amazing event. I love it. I love the fact that they have the
Bye, Jim.
Bye, Jim. Have a good night, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Cavalcades because they are shorter, so we don't have to wait as long to get a good spot to watch them. I get that.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of the indifferent.
And
Russ
Matt
doesn't
says
care either way. I
both.
get it.
Yeah,
Teresa Martin,
I am
welcome
with you
in.
there. Hey.
And James in Pachalula, welcome in, buddy.
Hey.
Spectro Magic.
Yes.
I get that. I get that. Hey,
If
G.
we
Wilson.
could bring back the
Main Street Electrical Parade.
Parades all the way.
Nick in Virginia, welcome in. Wama Jama 99,
Hi,
welcome in. I love
Chloe.
that name. That's a good name. Parade for me too. Pamela says, nighttime parade would be amazing. Well, that's. Oh my gosh, they need.
Yeah.
Hey, Connie Rathbun, welcome in. Beck Schneider, good to
Hey,
see you
Beck.
again. Wow, all kind of
Yeah,
electrical
thanks
parade.
for popping in, everybody.
All right, next one. Kind of along. Hey, Brandy
Hi,
Baez. Hey,
Brandy.
Brandy, good to see you. How are you? I agree all about the parade. Thanks, Leland. Good to see you again, buddy. We missed you.
Russ says, since I've seen them all, I turn the opposite direction to avoid the crowd. But that's true. It can be a good time to go jump on a ride while everybody else is running for the cavalcade.
That's true. All right,
Hi,
next.
SC Bills fan.
SC Bills fan. Now, it has been a while for you, for
Thanks
sure.
for
Good to see
popping
you.
in.
Cavalcades during the day and one nighttime parade. You know what? That's a good mix, Sam.
That, Sam. I
I
like
get that. I get that. I could see that.
I agree.
During the parade, the lines are shorter. That's true. They are for the rides and all, because everybody's watching that. You guys are sure great. Enjoy watching. Tacoma, Washington. Thank you, Wamajama. Thank you. All right, next one. Cavalcades or meet and greets. Because remember, that's why they initially did the cavalcades, was it was some way to see the characters. Because they got rid of all the meet and greets. But if you had to choose between cavalcades or meet and greets, which would you choose here, Melissa?
Meet and greets.
I would choose the meet and greets too. I like the interaction with the characters. I like going up and giving them a hug and getting into a picture with them and having that 1 minute or 2 minutes of personal time with them. That's my opinion, but that's what I want. I want that time with the meet and greets. I love it.
Anna's a Bills fan too. Now we got 3 of us here.
There you go. Cavalcades still cavalcades. Okay.
All right.
Russ, thank you, buddy. Glad somebody likes it. Nobody else likes it.
Beck does.
All right, there's a
So
couple
does
more.
Pamela.
Yep, meet and greet.
Emily.
Rebecca says, cavalcades, I'm so awkward during meet and
Teresa.
greets, I never know. Okay, I get that.
Aw, Al.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The cavalcades are cool, but I agree. I'm with you guys. I really like the meet and greets. There's just something personal about it. They're taking time to hug you and say hi to you and shake your hand.
Russ says, I miss my Mickey hugs.
I
Hi,
do too.
How are you? How's the
Timothy
fam?
Rainwaters, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. How about a cavalcade called a meet and greet? That might work. That might work, actually, Stardio.
Well, they used to do that at Universal. Maybe they are again. They bring out a cavalcade style float, and the characters would jump off, and you could meet them. Mm-hmm. So there you go. That would be nice.
Yeah. Cavalcades, no lines for cavalcades. You do have lines for meet and greets. I agree. I understand. I get it. I mean, for me, I like the meet and greets. That's just me.
I miss seeing a lot of the characters. It's just part of the experience.
Mm-hmm.
So. Oh, yep. We were going through all kinds of stuff when we moved, Marvin, and we came across a bunch of old autograph books.
Yeah, we still have them.
Yeah.
All right, next one. On the castle. Right now, during Christmas time and Halloween, they just had the projections. Would you like the projections or the I think this one's pretty easy, but I was trying to come up with some different ones. Projections or the fireworks?
Hi, Paula.
Hi, Paula. Welcome in. Projections or fireworks? I think this one, out of the ones we've had so far, is pretty easy. I think.
But usually one comes with the other.
It does. It does. I think if I had to choose, though, like they did, remember at Christmas time they had every 15 minutes. Hey, Chasing Dreams with Mike.
Hi,
What's up, Mike?
Mike.
Marcia, good to see you. Marcia, good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well.
We are one like away from 100, guys.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for
Tuesday night stream, that always means
that is
a lot.
amazing.
Thank you, guys.
I would say fireworks here. I think that's kind of a no-brainer for sure.
But yeah, I agree with both. Candy Tink. I really love the projections on the castle, especially at Christmas time. Mm-hmm. So if I had to pick at Christmas, if it was one or the other, I'd pick the projections. Mm-hmm. So I think it depends on the time of the year.
Unicorn Sierra plays welcome in.
Hey,
good to have you.
And 100 likes.
Yay! That's we're sorry. But we're we're contractually obligated thanks to was it Wendy
Who started
Lulu?
that?
I think it was Wendy.
Yeah.
And welcome into
Wendy
Avery.
Inside.
My man Avery, the Cuban American. What's up, Avery? Good to see you, buddy. Both I like a mix of them, but really love fireworks. I get it. I totally get that. You know.
Yep.
Sorry, why can't we have both, Walt? Because it's either. What would you rather?
What would you rather? It's
That's
the game.
The point. That's the game. If it was easy, everybody would do it. What is going on? Come on.
It's not working.
It's not working. There it goes.
Again.
All right. This is going to be a good one. I can't wait to see how everybody answers this one. Next one. Mobile order or stand in line. Now, I know that sounds pretty easy, but I've had people, family, who do not like mobile order. They like to just be able to go up, get in line, get my food, and sit down.
Well, I joke, and a lot of them aren't technologically savvy either. Like, Walt's parents don't have a smartphone. So mobile ordering was a nightmare. They came to visit, I jokingly said with Walt, I'm like, they just want us to buy all their food.
Nice.
So we're like, you can't do that. They're like, where do you go to get in line? I'm like, you can't. And they would ask every time. And I'm like, you can't.
Right.
Like, we'll just order it.
Right, but that's the thing. But the thing about it is some people would rather just, look, I'll go wait in the line. Sometimes the line is shorter. Look, we're all experts. You guys in the chat, we're all experts at it. Here you go. Look, see?
I'll tell you what. If you're somebody that likes
Son's mom, welcome in. Good to have you here.
Things a certain way. There are certain things on the app where you can't remove certain things or add certain things. So if you don't like a topping, in some cases you can remove or add, in other ones you can't. So sometimes I prefer to stand in line. It depends where we're eating. Like when we go to the little quick service Mexican restaurant, I like to add a side of jalapenos, and I like to do, and you can't do that on an app. So you'd have to go up there and bug them and hope it didn't cost more, and then they have to figure out how to charge you and all that other stuff. But most of the time I do like the mobile order because you just wait, you go, you pick it up at the counter, and you sit your butt down. So 90% of the time.
Some people are saying stand in line, and I get it. And Teresa hasn't tried it yet. Doesn't use a smartphone, so he would wait in line. Anna says, I get that. I really do. I mean. And
it's hard for people like that don't have a smart device. Like I said with Walt's parents. There are not a lot of places that would even help you or do an order. In some places, there'd be cast members with a tablet that could put an order in for you, but it was very complicated. It was almost like you were out of luck. Because even some of the places now in the parks that used to be stand in line only are now mobile order, like Sleepy Hollow and Friar's Nook and some of those other places. So yeah,
my parents,
they have an old flip phone.
They'll never get it. So I get it. I understand for those that want to do the stand in line. Look, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I'll go up to a place and I'll be like, there's nobody there. Why do I have to mobile order? I just want to walk up,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But I get it. Mobile order is the future.
You know, I thought of this the other day. You know, you can only get ice waters at places where you can do quick service or restaurants. But if there's no counter to walk up to, I guess you just have to go up and wait one of those pickup lines to ask for water. You can't mobile order a cup of water, and then it's kind of frustrating because normally you would just walk up and go to the thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. So.
Right. And Cynthia, that's a good point. It was cool, and now everybody had to use it.
And Marc was saying the same thing. It's hard for a person in a wheelchair or scooter.
All right, next one. FastPass or no FastPass? Now, everybody knows what it was like in the days of FastPass, and now that the parks are getting busy again, hi Renee Land, welcome in. We still don't have FastPass back. So you're now starting to see, even with the bigger crowds, what it's like without FastPass. So I'm asking you guys, yes or no on FastPass? Should it come back? Should it not come back? You all know where I stand on this. I've done a video on it. We've had a Disney double take with Steve and I on it. I'm not a fan of FastPass. I think it ultimately slows everything down. I think it's the exact opposite of what it's supposed to do. But that's just me.
Although there are some days, I'll tell you this, when we're streaming, where it would be nice. You know how we had to wait in that line for
Rebecca,
Snow White?
Perfectly fine. I totally understand. Yeah, I remember.
You know, we had a lot of people that didn't want to stay in the chat while we were in line for 45 minutes, and I don't blame them. So for some of those bigger rides, it would be nice to have a FastPass. So I can't say that I'm against FastPass as much as you are. Yes, am I glad now that we're all waiting in line? The lines seem to move faster for most of the attractions. It does. And we do see where it slows it down because we had a case where a ride had broken down earlier in the day and people were able to come back and use the FastPass option because of that. And it slowed the ride right down. So I'm split with that. It depends. I can't pick.
Everybody's yes and no. It's going both ways. Here's how I see it. Okay, you only get 3 fast passes, and you're not even letting me. You're not getting the ones that you want all the time. You can't get Tower of Terror and Slinky Dog. You can't because they're in tiers. That's the other thing. So you don't even get the ones you want all the time. Not only that, okay, so you get on Tower of Terror really. Hey, Kristen Marconi, welcome in. But now, because of the FastPass, all the other rides are now slowed down too because everybody has FastPass. There's very few that don't have them. I just think it's just a perk Disney wants to give for people to buy their packages. And I get it. I mean, that's perfectly fine. But I'm not a big overall fan of it. But that's just me. What do I know? Were you going to say something?
Oh, Matt had made a good point there, and he's like, neither virtual queues.
Right.
And if the virtual queue wasn't like Star Wars,
right,
where you're limited to how many you can get a day, then I'd be fine with it because that'd be great, you know. Or if you didn't necessarily have to do a reservation, you get there, you say, okay, I want to do this ride. Universal has a system like that, and it seems to work pretty well. So, you know,
no fast pass for anyone but me and Val. Is that an option? Well, I mean, it's an option. I don't know if Disney will go for it, but you're more than welcome to.
Or half the people in the chat.
I mean,
it's just you guys. I'm fine with it.
You can definitely, present it to Disney and see what they say.
Because you're not going to hold the line up very long, so I'm okay with that.
I'm not. I love Fast Pass. Just kidding. All right, here you go. Next one. Now, this is actually a good one. And just as the system is right now, reservation system or no reservation system? Do we go back to how we had it, or do we like the reservation system? I think I know where everybody's going to be on this one. Yes or no on the reservation system? Personally, I think it's a disaster. I hate it.
The only reason, but I
hate it.
I don't like it either. What I don't like
Too restricted.
is that you can only make 3 reservations at a time.
That's what I mean.
If we could have the ability to make more reservations, I'd be okay with it. And the only reason I say that, although I don't think Disney's ever really at capacity, the one thing I do like about it is at least if I wanted to go later in the day, I'm still guaranteed to get in that park. Unlike some parks where, hey, we're full up. You know, you can't get there till after work. You're not getting in. Although looking at that perspective as well, most parks later in the day aren't going to be at capacity. So ultimately, no reservations.
Well, as an annual pass holder, the whole point of the perk of being an annual pass holder is I can go whenever I want to go. Anytime I want to go. I can go to all 4 parks on the same day if I want to do it. I can go wherever I want with no limitations. That's the whole point of an annual pass. And that's the whole point of a package that you buy as well. Your package is saying that you can go to a park. People buy packages and possibly may not get into a park. That is ludicrous to me. I don't understand how that can be even a thing. And we have to accept it. Look, it's their company. They can do what they want. I can't see having a reservation system. I don't pay for a reservation system. I don't pay for restrictions.
Sam, tell us how you really feel.
What's he saying? I didn't see it. Did I miss it?
You might be able to see it. Let's go up a little bit. Right here.
I was going to.
No, it's right here.
I absolutely loathe the reservation system. Loathe
it.
Yeah, me too. I'm not a fan of it. And part of it is being selfish. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Sure.
It definitely is. But that's what I pay for. I'm paid for the freedom and the flexibility to be able to go anytime I want to go without question.
And I get why they had to put it in place. We're not saying that.
No,
so we're definitely not getting in. But now that we're going back to normal, once we're back to normal, do we want it there anymore? No.
But that's just it, Bloom and Cheese. It's really not less people, less lines. It's just a way for them to possibly control the crowds. Look, Disney, even at 100% capacity, never hits 100% capacity.
Except for maybe twice a year.
Maybe twice a year. Christmas Day and maybe New Year's.
4th of July, maybe.
And no, not even. Yeah, maybe for the fireworks, so they might. Mm-hmm. But they never hit capacity other than that. And they never even get close to it. They don't even get to like 80-90% unless it's like Christmas week. Their average Disney capacity is anywhere from 50 to 65%. Well, they're at like 55% right now. So
and you can tell.
Yeah,
when you're in the park.
So you're seeing the normal capacity that we're used to seeing. So there should be no need for the reservation system at this point. But that's just me. I could be totally wrong. It's just my opinion.
Who knows?
Yeah, as an annual, and that's look. I am an annual pass holder. But if I knew there was going to be a reservation system, I probably wouldn't be an annual pass holder. So we'll see. And Charles, that's perfect. He says I like it because it forces us to make our schedule ahead of time. However, I see your point. I would hate it. I would hate it too. Would I move there? I get it.
And if you make the difference is too though, if you have a Disney resort reservation, you can make more than one. So if you're staying at a Disney hotel, you do have more than 3 reservation days. So
if it's not at capacity. Right.
But you can make more. That's the only exception to the rule. Mm-hmm. And that's if it's open and
Rod. He says, well, you sound like you're on the fence about reservations.
Good one.
Oh, Amy, what a great segue. She says, I am not a fan of the park hopping time at 2 p.m. Like it to be earlier. Check out the next one, gang.
Amy, you're a mind reader.
Amy, you are a mind reader, girl. You go, girl. What's the lottery numbers for tomorrow night? So
she ain't telling you.
Next, would you rather? Do you like the park hopping at 2 p.m. or do you think park hopping should just be whenever you want? Jeff says, with the exception of Walt, the only people who want fast passes are live streamers. Right now, they are doing is walking in circles to find a ride. Yes, but you know what?
We make do.
It is what it is. I mean, we make do. You're right. For you guys, I guess. So, okay, so Disney Dina likes the 2 p.m. Anna likes the anytime. Park hop all day. Yep. Hillary says, oh my God, anytime. Why is that a question? Well, again, part of it is the idea of crowd control. Mm-hmm. Anytime, all day, every day. Park hop, anytime, which is why we need to kill the reservations. I agree. Yeah. I thought this one was, look, if you'd like the 2 o'clock one, the one perk to a 2 o'clock one is the fact that you don't have to worry about, if you're in, maybe it is going to be a light day at a park, and now you don't have to worry about, people coming over into that park until 2 p.m. So I understand.
That's true. You might think it's going to get way too crowded at that point.
I agree. 100%. It might. All right. So that's it on the ones that are kind of COVID related. Now we're going to get into some fun ones, and I think some interesting ones. First one next. Ready, gang? Park Hop 2 p.m. I am glad Disney is making it so they can regulate more on how many people are in the parks. I get it.
Good.
I understand.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. And Charles, that's a good point. You're right. Anytime, because I like Epcot in the morning and Animal Kingdom later in the day.
Yeah, there's certain ones you like to be at night more than others. And
Bye,
because the
Cynthia.
parks are open. Bye.
Have a good night, dear.
Give Reese a hug. Yes, so many rules.
All right, next one. Here we go. Columbia Harbor House or Yorkshire County? I'll let you talk about this one.
All right.
Because you had trouble with this one.
No, I didn't have trouble. I told you why I felt like I felt the way I felt.
Oh, I thought you said at first you did. Okay, so go ahead.
No.
Tell them why.
I choose Yorkshire County, but Walt chooses Columbia Harbor House. Now, this is strictly based on the menu right now, because Columbia Harbor House really just has like the fried shrimp, fried chicken, fried fish. They do have a lobster roll. But Walt's always getting the combo with the shrimp and the chicken, or sometimes we'll get the shrimp, chicken, and fish, and I eat the fish. So since I eat the fish and he doesn't, I'm going to choose Yorkshire County any day of the week, because I eat the fish. But Walt likes the shrimp and the chicken. So, and they have much better French fries at Yorkshire County. They have some good chips there. I'll tell you what, the fries are good, much better than what you're going to get at Columbia Harbor House. But if Columbia Harbor House brought back their full regular menu, I really like.
Hi, Queen Marcia. Good to see you.
The Lighthouse Sandwich, and I miss that. So, just depends.
I'm picking Columbia Harbor House because I really like the chicken and the shrimp combo. But I can see Melissa's side of it, because Yorkshire County, the fish, the chips over there, and the fish. The fish is good. Look, I know it's not
true
for what it is.
Authentic fish.
For what it is, it's fine. Sherry Gibson, welcome in. Good to see you, Sherry. Good to have you here. I love the chips. First off, the fries, they have the best fries on property.
Mm-hmm.
They're like steak fries.
When they're fresh, they're good.
Oh my God, they're like steak. Charlie and Stacy will attest to this. They love it. But Columbia Harbor House, I like that place too, but I don't have a problem picking Yorkshire County either.
Charlie, they don't have any of the sandwiches right now. So that's what's a bummer. The Columbia Harbor House doesn't have the Popeye or the sandwiches, which are the things that I would eat there, rather than the fried chicken and the shrimp and they have a salad, but it's kind of weird. So
I eat clean. It's tough for me. There you go. I get it. I understand, Dre.
Oh my gosh, Dre, it's really hard in the parks to eat clean, for sure. Because even, the salad options, some of them are decent and some of them aren't so decent. And I'm trying to get things that are grilled.
And Nick, I get that too. Nick says Columbia Harbor House for variety. I get it, because all you're getting at Yorkshire County is fish and chips. That's
basically. I mean, they do have a chicken and mushroom pasty, and they have the sponge cake, I think. But yeah.
All right, next one. Now, we're at 9 o'clock. Vipree Project are on at 9. They are back tonight, so I don't want to hang for too much longer. I'm glad they're back. So once you guys are done here, go head on over to the Vipree Project, Ed and Mindy. Show Ed and Mindy some love. They've been going through a lot of tough stuff lately. So we definitely want to send them their prayers and love. But here's the next one. This is a biggie. Rise or Flight of Passage, gang?
Truest.
Rise or Flight of Passage? Yep, there's a beer stand next to that. You're right. Rise or Flight of...
like salad.
Sam says, I'm switching to Yorkshire because of the fish and chips. It's pretty awesome.
It is.
Hey, Mike, good to see you. Cheyenne, welcome in too.
Cheyenne.
You've got pretty long hair. I hardly ever see you on the stream. Want to catch you all live.
It's Florida frizzy hair, don't care. And I need it cut. I won't cut a ton off, but I need to get some of it cut.
Yep. Ooh, we got some good ones here. Rise. Flight of Passage. There's a Rise again. Columbia Harbor House. Rise. Never been on Rise, so I have to go with Flight. Oh, Rebecca, you got to do Rise. Flight. I knew you were going to say that, Charlie and Stacy. Look at this. This would be a close one. Well, Rod, good one. Look at all these Flight of Passage. I would have to say Rise for me. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I would definitely say Rise hands down if it was the old Star Wars characters. If that was Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker and all of them in it, oh my gosh, I'd flip out. I'd go head over heels. Dat Mouse, welcome in. Good to have you here. Rise if you can get it. Amen to that.
We've been having trouble the last couple times. We weren't having trouble for a while, but even just the two of us are having trouble getting a reservation.
Yeah, we have.
So.
Welcome in 22. Good to have you here. He says, Flight of Passage was awesome, but I cannot make a call because I've never ridden Rise. I get that. I totally understand that. And that's the right answer. I mean, they're all right answers, but I get it. You're right. How can you really make a judgment if you've not done the other one?
Well, Unicorn, I get that.
Addison, welcome in.
Ride. Hey, Addison.
Good evening from Brazil. Good to have you here. Wow, so many great people. Flight of Passage. I get it. Yeah, I get it. That's a good one.
But we'll remedy that soon now.
Yeah, we will. All right, one more, and then we're going to head you guys on over to the Viafree Project.
We'll finish up next time.
Yeah, we'll have some more for the next time. This is
a
tough. This is a good one.
Another food one.
This is a food one. So Mike and Val do say rise at early, then I will park hop before 2 over and use a fast pass on flight. There you go. That's a good one. All right, here we go. Ready? Olivia's chicken or homecoming chicken?
You spelled homecoming wrong.
No, that's how they spell it.
It is?
No, I think there's supposed to be an I in there.
I.
Yeah,
I was going to say.
Oh, sorry. I love how she critiques everything I do when I do it all. Loser. Anyway, homecoming or Olivia's? Great chicken at both of these places.
You can't really go wrong with either.
You can't. But you got to pick, Mel. Where you going?
I'm picking Olivia's. By a hair, but I hope you don't find a hair in your chicken.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, not in the chicken, though. I'm going with Olivia's, too, actually.
But if we were going with mac and cheese, if we go with homecoming, that's the best mac and cheese there is.
But we're not. We're talking about chicken.
I know. Olivia's, I like the chicken better.
I do, too.
I know that's funny. But I realize...
I think we're the only one that picked it.
No. Ron and Meredith picked Olivia's.
Oh, did they?
So, maybe that's where we need to go, guys.
Yeah, everybody's picking homecoming.
Homecoming is very good. We've eaten there multiple times. We've only had the chicken at
Olivia's.
Hey,
William.
I've had it twice.
Hi, William. Welcome in. Never had either.
I had the chicken and waffles at Olivia's for breakfast recently.
Yes.
That was good.
Rebecca. Olivia's is at Old Key West.
Mm-hmm.
Homecoming is at Disney Springs.
Yeah.
And KFC. I like KFC. I don't mind it.
Royal Farms chicken.
I like Royal Farms too. If you know what a Royal Farms is,
they're the best fried chicken I've ever had. And it's a stinking convenience store in Maryland. But the chicken is so freaking good. I miss it.
Al, you're going to like both. And I want your honest opinion now. When you do both, I want you to tell me, okay? Nothing better than homecoming. You know what, Mike? I like it, but I like Olivia's a little bit better. I do. I don't know why. I just do.
There's something in the flavor that's missing,
Mike
just a
Val.
wee bit.
You guys haven't had either? Oh, you got to try them. Hook us up. We'll take you guys one time. You got to do that. That would be fun.
Brandy, you will someday. We'll meet you there. Let us know when you're here.
Yes, by all means.
Oh, we got to show everybody my new shirt. And I'm kind of a hypocrite wearing it. So it means, and Jeff, maybe this will have to be it, but we saw this shirt in Animal Kingdom and I had to get it. Yeti for anything! But I've never ridden the ride.
And I got my Ever shirt on too.
See, we're wearing Ever shirts tonight.
Expedition
but I loved it.
Ever
It's
shirt.
a V-neck, which I love, and it was so cute with the little Yeti on it. Look, Yeti for, of course the light's glaring on it. Yeti for anything.
Yeah.
Isn't it cute?
Yep. 22C, Royal Farms has great chicken. See, you know.
Yes!
You know,
Awesome
I'm telling you.
chicken.
They do have awesome chicken. Hi, Ella. Welcome in.
Hi, Ella.
Oh, my gosh.
So good.
I think it is amazing chicken.
I miss it.
Me too. Guys, 124 likes. That's amazing. Thank you all so much. So, guys, thank you for joining us tonight. Tons of 50th anniversary stuff coming. It's amazing. Lots. It's just awesome. We're having such a great time and so much more to come. The 50th, October 1st is going to be a great day for sure.
Hillary says Yeti for anything but
Everest.
Everest.
Yes, exactly.
That's good.
Saturday we are at Hollywood. Are you done? Or?
No, I just realized how the irony is on that. That is really
Lord.
fun. I'm going to have to ride it now.
I have to live
I
with
owe
that.
Jeff C a thrill ride anyway, so I think I just answered my own.
I want to buy a Mouse Talk shirt and have you guys autograph it next week. Al, are you just being funny? He's just being funny. Okay, Saturday we're at Hollywood Studios. Sunday we are at Magic Kingdom again. We love Magic Kingdom on Sundays. It's our walk in the park day.
Yeah.
Both of them are going to be morning streams, so get ready for that. July 2nd, don't forget, we're going to be live from Magic Kingdom for the fireworks as well. All kinds of great stuff coming up. again, Dean at the Live Place, check him out. Magic of the Mouse Radio, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Our podcast is 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Partner channels are Disney Dan and Steve's World. Check those guys out. Thank you for the super chats tonight. Thank you to our members. Members, you guys go above and beyond, and we owe you guys a lot. We're going to have more stuff coming. Some of her food reviews for her show, Exploration Eats, is coming, and more. Don't forget, Thursday is another Disney ride-along. Check that out. Thank you to our members. You guys are just amazing. You go above and beyond with your generosity and loyalty. Thank you to my mods tonight. Definitely had to work tonight. There were they were in there tonight, so thank you to my mods for being so amazing and doing a great job as usual. You guys are just, thank you so much. We hit 8,700 subs. We're so close to 10,000. We're getting there. We're going to have a big celebration for 10K. Going to have a nice giveaway. Melissa's getting that together hopefully soon. And it's going to be amazing. I know I'm leaving it up to her, so we probably won't have anything.
You're such a poop.
I am. I'm just kidding. Well, we love you guys. Have a great week. We have support channels as well. Not so much partner channels, but support channels, friend channels. This Our Dream goes live on the weekends as well. They go live on Thursdays in the afternoon. Carlos Disney World Freak is Tuesdays at 4. Jim More Sunshine Please is Tuesdays at 7, just before us. Viapree Project is right now at 9. Go check them out. We have Charlie and Stacy, the Disney Nerd Herders, not quite ready for prime time. Tomorrow at 7. Thursday at 9 is Ron and Meredith, the Doofily Crew. Rob Fuzz goes live on Fridays. Dinners with Donna every other Sunday at 4. Check out Donna as well. Just so many great people. And check out Mike's channel, Chasing Your Dreams with Mike. He's in the chat as well. Yep. They are blowing up. They're up to like over 7,000 subs, which is just amazing.
And check out WDW Travels, but Heather's vlog.
Yeah, Heather's vlog is really good. She does a really nice job with that as well. But guys, thank you all for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed this show tonight. It was we had to kind of jump around with all the new news tonight. But we love you guys. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you this weekend. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Hopefully, we'll hit some milestones this weekend. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. We'll talk to you soon. As the dog is whining, he's got to go out.
He's got to go potty.
He's got to go to the bathroom. Charles, I got to go to the bathroom too.
Bio break.
Bio break. Bye, guys. Have a great week. See you soon.